chicken dinner. That's how I want to start my week off. When you guys tune in to me, I want to start off as winner, winner, chicken dinner. And you know what that means. This week, the Pittsburgh Penguins beat the San Jose Sharks out in San Jose. God only knows who would have thunk of that. I thought it was going to happen in Pittsburgh last week. It didn't happen. It happened out in San Jose. Congratulations to the Pittsburgh Penguins. Earlier in this season, I thought that the Washington Capitals were probably going to be the team that won the Cup because they won so many games. They had the top goal scorers. However, it was Pittsburgh Penguins that prevailed. Congratulations. Moving over to the NBA sports world. Tomorrow night, the season closes out. Golden State will beat Cleveland in Cleveland tomorrow night. There is absolutely no way LeBron and his partner there score 41 points. Stephon Curry is going to be lights out. The over and under in Vegas tomorrow night for Stephon Curry for points is 28 points. I would bet over on that prop, over Stephon Curry 28 points for him to win the game. I would take Golden State +2 tomorrow night, flat bet. I would bet under 208.5 if you can get 208.5 out in Vegas on the game tomorrow night. Now, if you want to tease the game, you take Golden State +6 and under 212. There's a nice teaser. You bet Golden State flat. You bet a teaser on the side. You bet over Stephon Curry 28 points. You're going to have a great night. I think Golden State wraps it up. There's no way that they're going back to the West Coast tied 3-3. Don't forget, Golden State was 73-9 this season. Cleveland was not 73-9. Cleveland was 57-25. There's no way that this team goes back. If they tie it up tomorrow night, Cleveland, Golden State failed. Even if they still win it, they've failed in their eyes. Golden State closes out the series tomorrow night without a doubt. I guarantee you. Now, and I already told you I had an opinion on these games, but tomorrow night, I believe Golden State closes out the series in Cleveland, and they're going to win by a wide margin. Best value for your dollar, bet Golden State flat. Golden State is +115 on a money line in Vegas. If you can get them a little bit better, hey, where else can you go and bet a team 73-9 and get +115 on your dollar? You kidding? Take Golden State +115. 100 makes 115 out in Vegas. So here is the deal. Opening football game. Carolina at Denver. September 8th. Fantastic game to start the season with. Carolina is now up to a 2-point favorite, 2.5-point favorite. It all depends on what casino you're looking at. I think Carolina is going to beat Denver. First game of the season, they got something to prove. They were embarrassed in the Super Bowl. They didn't get a chance to really show their true talent. Carolina is going to beat Denver. I think this is the opening game that starts off the season. Second game, Philly at home against Cleveland. Philly beats Cleveland. There's a big change of management. There's a change of some players out there. Philly definitely beats Cleveland. I have no idea if Cleveland knows what they're doing at this point. The next game, Seattle at home against Miami. Seattle is going to annihilate Miami. Up in Seattle, Miami has no chance. Arizona with New England. New England opened up as a -1-point favorite with Tom Brady. Now Arizona is now -4. I think Arizona is going to annihilate the Patriots. Don't throw any glass at me right now for saying that, but it is what it is. Minus Tom Brady, you're not going to beat Arizona in Arizona. With that said, you've got a 4-team monster pick. Philly +4, Carolina +8, Arizona +6 or 7, and Seattle +3 at home. Whatever money you don't spend this summer, I would agree to say put it on that 4-team monster tease. And again, with a monster tease, you have to win all the games. The teams can win, they can lose, and you can still cover with the win with the points. So it's confusing, but we're going to elaborate a little bit more as the season goes on. Again, Philly, Carolina, Arizona, and Seattle. There's your 4-team monster tease for the season. Getting back to money lines. You know, when you're betting and you're pressing and you see a team at -200, I think that you believe that you can't lose if you're laying 200 on a team that supposedly is going to win. If you didn't care about the lines so much and said, I'm going to bet the team at plus 180, take a shot and bet the team at plus 180. More than not, it works out. If you bet a team at minus 200 in a baseball line, you lose that one game. Do you know how long it takes to get that money back? I've been betting for many years. I know it. When you're betting A&Rs, when you're betting flats, let's just say you bet a game 2,000 to make 1,000. The game loses. Now you're down 2,000. And in my jargon, that's 2 dimes. Do you know how long it's going to take to get back 2 dimes? Bet a couple of games at plus 135, 145. Bet the underdog. Take a shot. If you didn't care and you said, look, I've got $200 this week. I'd like to make it into 500. And you spread it out over several different games. Bet a couple of games at plus 135, 125, 110. Who cares who's pitching on the other side? They pitch for 6, 7, 8 innings, and then the relief pitchers come in. 9 times out of 10, the relief pitchers come in and they give up a big home run. And then the next thing you know it, the game's on the line. There goes the minus 200. You're gone. As far as betting baseball, if you can get a game where you're betting plus runs, take a team plus 1 run. 9 times out of 10, the games are all already won by 6-5, 8-7, 10-9. The worst teams win at least 60 games throughout the course of the season. That's betting baseball. You're always betting a money line. The odds are always against you. Unless you can afford to lose 2,000 to make 1,000 and then come back the next night to try and recap that loss, bet the underdog. Don't care. It's called betting. It's risk. Remember, the more risk, the more reward. So getting over to fantasy sports, football picks on individual players. I've got 2 consultants at least coming on the show Thursday or Friday nights whenever we put this thing together. You got to follow us. These guys have been around for a long time. They've been around since fantasy was inducted and everybody has a shot at watching football. It's a good way to watch your teams, this and that, as far as individual players. These kids or these associates, these consultants, they're going to give you the best bang for your buck. I think you should listen to them. I haven't listened to them because I don't like putting together fantasy football teams. I'm really quick. I'm 1 hit and I'm 1 out. These guys watch fantasy football. They watch players all season long. They watch how they're performing. They watch their stats. They watch what their value is. I think you should listen to 2 guys that I'm going to have on the show in the coming weeks, and we're going to see where it goes from there. If we don't do good, don't listen to us anymore. I think that it's going to be advantageous for you to tune in Friday or Saturday night because we're going to put this show together on Thursday. By the time my producers put this thing together, it might be late in the weekend. I guarantee you it'll be before the Sunday games go off. So you're going to want to watch for us to see what we have to say as far as who they're picking. Thanks for watching. As far as I'm concerned, my opinions and my picks tonight, I am all in with all my chips. Tune in next week. We're going to have a new episode. We're going to have new picks. Follow us on Facebook, YouTube, and Twitter. This is Sports Talk with JROCC. Good night and good luck.